welcome to Predictions with the one and only. Who is it? Go on, you can tell me. Derek Acorah, absolutely. Anyone happen to have a question for him? I thought so. Let's welcome the great man himself, Mr. Derek Acorah. Come on.
Thank you.
Okay, where should we start? Me. This lady here, what was your question?
Television set in front room keeps turning itself on, and we have a shell on top, and it used to just jump up off the television.
Yes. The shell did?
Yeah.
Yes. So why would that... What's your name, sorry?
Linda.
Linda, why would that happen to Linda's television and the shell on top of the television?
Well, because invariably, thanks Becky, Linda, it's lovely to speak to you. I've just inquired for you on your behalf, and invariably what has been happening, the spiritual and physical phenomena that has taken place, it has taken place, it's not just in your mind. My guide's saying it has, so he's confirming that. However, it's mainly due to what we call visitation, not alienated visitation, what we mean loving visitation, meaning loved ones from the world of spirit, okay? I get a lady, please. I know for a fact who she is, because Sam's just said it's this lovely lady, and I feel there could be a cherished thought, maybe many cherished thoughts in your heart for this lady, but your mum's mum, your grandmother, please. And she says, oh, she loves me. She often thinks about me, and I often, whenever you think about her, she comes right into your atmosphere.
Yeah.
And she comes, and she's the one that's been fiddling about around the links with the television. She's also...
Is that to get Linda's attention?
Yes, that's all it is.
Yeah.
Not to alarm you or make you afraid. She loves you. She's your extension, your ear extension, and will always be. That's what she's quoted, okay? She's also a lady, please, that believes you're not eccentric, Linda, but you've got a little bit of her eccentric ways, haven't you?
I don't know.
And I think lovely, eccentric. I think it's lovely because it shows a personality that believes and thinks for oneself, okay, and not going along with all the status quo and all that stuff, okay? Do you understand?
Yeah. So, Linda, it's your grandma who's visiting you, and she wants you to know that she's around.
Just quickly, Grandma's saying, why don't you join Greenpeace?
Hey? Or any other such organisation. Right, lady here now, what's your name?
Brenda.
Brenda, you've got a question about your husband, is that right?
Yes.
Yes,
Derek. I lost my husband 2 years ago. He was very ill. We never discussed his illness. He wouldn't discuss it with me. He was a very private person, yes. So we never really said goodbye. But not long after, I had this, what I thought was a dream, but it was a physically pushing me out of bed.
Yes.
And I could feel his presence. He was telling me to get up and he was pushing me out.
Yes.
And when I got down the stairs, the first thing I noticed was an envelope on the floor,
yes,
which was very good news for me.
Yes. So you're wondering
and
if
I'm
it was
wondering
your husband?
if he was trying to tell me everything's going to be all right, because we never discussed his illness or anything beforehand.
I mean, it's lovely to speak to you, and just on your voice vibration, this is such a common experience that has taken place all over the world, not just here. And
was it a dream, though?
No, it wasn't,
was it
Becky. No, this is happening often, especially loved one. Can I say this? You wouldn't mind if your husband was in the physical and he was playing about or trying to draw attention to just give you a little push, right? So what's the difference? He's in a spirit body. He's still the same guy, okay? And he's come into your atmosphere, okay? And done like this, you see, just to draw your attention. And
to the good news that was downstairs in the envelope.
Oh,
yes.
Hoping you was telling me that everything was going to be fine.
That's what they do, honestly. That is one of the easiest things for them to do, is when they come into the atmosphere, even more than speech or even getting a voice, is to move things, even touch and what have you, in a gentle way, and also then lead you to something that is going to be of benefit to you, never hindrance. And that's what love does. It's eternal. It's here, it's there, and it comes back like that. You see?
Lovely.
And that's love. That's eternal. Will never... He's very well... He loves sport, did he, your husband?
Sort of, not...
Okay, how about the boxing?
No,
Who was the man then? I've got another one here who used to love the boxing. So, I'm not saying he boxed, but he used to love viewing boxing. Think about this now.
Have a think, Brenda, and we'll come back to you. There's a lady over here dying to ask you something. What's your name?
Phyllis.
Phyllis.
Hiya,
What's
Phyllis.
your question, Phyllis?
I lost my dad last year and my partner's mum close together. Do they visit and are they well?
And are they together?
And I don't know if they've been together. But
Well, not in that way, Phyllis.
No,
Just
you
me,
know better.
Yes,
They're
it's
not
lovely to
related.
speak to you, Phyllis. Thank you, Becky. Now, Sam's just said to me, both of these lovely souls are not spending what we call a great deal of time in each other's company or atmosphere. They're not, love, okay? Yeah. I feel it could be because, and I say it with respect to both their memories and who they still are, but I feel, I'm not saying that your partner would have ducked and weaved from or what have you, but I'll just say this to you. It's like they meet, they've seen, and it's like, hello, I'm going about me business.
Oh, she's not surprised at that, are you?
Well, no, it was my partner's mum that we lost.
Yes, okay.
Right, yeah.
Well, can I just say, that's the way it's going on.
Yeah, because they weren't close friends.
No, I see. If they were like bosom buddies, even in the world of spirits, they go everywhere with each other and they would do things, you know, commonly together. But I don't get that. Sam says, hello, it's polite and this, you know, and it's, and on they go, you see.
Yeah.
And they're not going to change their personalities overnight, okay?
No.
Now, yes, I will, please, thank you. Who's Tommy? Tom? Living, not in spirit. Living, Thomas.
I've got a nephew.
Yes, okay. It makes so difficult when people do that, you know, because they want to talk about him. What age would he be now at the moment, please?
11.
He's 11. Can I say this to you, and you can pass a message on to the parents of Thomas, okay? That the consensus idea from the world of spirits, as they're looking in, okay, is saying here, by the time he gets into his 15th, 16th year, he will excel in something quite special, will this boy, okay? At the moment, he thinks do they? They think he's a real lazy bones, okay? And he's not he just couldn't care less. He's a real free spirit, is our Thomas.
Is this right?
But
He's having special tutoring because they found out there is dyslexia.
yeah, okay, well, let me tell you, he has got potential, and the spirit world is saying, oh yes, come on, Thomas, let's go and show them. Okay, and that's what's going to happen. And I'll tell you, in time, before his 21st birthday of years, okay, in this physical life, he is going to make people sit up and say, well, would you have believed this? All those years back there, diagnosed with the dyslexia and what have you, and he's got a brain, this boy, okay? And so, I heard a woman's voice say, one day he'll be the head of an organisation. Remember that today, okay?
Phyllis, you've got good news.
Ahead, okay?
Good news to take back to you. Have we got time for one more? Have we got time for
Sorry for
very,
shouting.
right,
Just
very
get
quickly. What's your very quick question?
My question was, my dad died just as I found out I was pregnant.
Yes.
I wanted to know if he'd ever come back to see the baby.
Does he know?
No, oh, bless you. What's your first name again?
Dina.
Hey, Dina. Were your lovely babies concerned? Was this a baby boy? Yeah. Because I've got a man here who said, I saw my grandson. I saw my baby grandson. So, yes, I will. Always got love, has he? Well, often it's said about little girls, but you can say it about a little boy. Hasn't he got most startling eyes, Dina?
He has.
Just
It's
like
such
his mum,
a
I'll
picture,
say.
isn't it? And I also was, he was born with a full mop, was he?
He was.
Yes, Dad's been watching. And can I just say this to you, please? He's a chunky lad, isn't he? Yeah. And he said, he's strong, okay?
So he obviously knows. There you go, Dina. He obviously knows all
watching.
about him.
He
He's
comes
watching.
around, okay?
Thank you to our lovely audience. We'll be back later. Thanks to Derek. And